so that's really what I wanted to say this evening, really, is to share with you, don't worry about the platforms that much before you worry about your own values and your own stories. Once you understand that and how you cross-reference how people appreciate and how people consume your content, different content, you can create social media content forever, I think. And yeah, just bullet points. Everybody loves bullet points. But understand the values that you offer to your community before worrying about your platforms. Observe the types of content that your community enjoys and find the ones that intersect with your brands. Take action and give back to the community, and so you can share in the values that you have. And whenever you're stuck, just go back to this framework. Go back to your values, because that's actually where your inspiration will come. We get stuck when we just think about the product. We get stuck when we just think about we need to sell something. But when we remember why we're here and what we're about, that's where all the content would come. So, yeah, my goodness, thank you so much for coming. If you guys have any questions, now would be a great time. If you guys want to hang out as friends, that's me on Instagram. If it's strictly business, it's over here. But yeah, would just open up for any questions.
So, like the example you gave with the dumpling is great because it's like a family telling their stories, right? So you have this direct connection with your audience. But what if it's for clients? Because it makes me think about a client of mine, and these guys are great and they have great stories, but obviously we're kind of an intermediary, and I think it's like more difficult to kind of give this personal connection as an agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think as an agency, and I think I'm gonna have the same challenge as you, is that we need to try and educate them on this, right? Because if they're not willing to do it, they know their stories, and we need to try and drag it out of them as much as possible. Yeah. So as much as we can help clients understand this, I think it will help us become better agencies, right? Yeah. I don't think we'll get there immediately, because a lot of people don't. It's their personal lives sometimes, right?
Yeah, because it works because it's candid. You're not gonna like steal the baby of the
you could. But let's say when we were sharing stories at Pret, right? There are times where we just go in and take photos, right? Do a photo day, of the staff or whatever. See if ask them for personal photos that they already have taken, right? What you're looking for are the stories, right? And then you're looking for the best way to tell that story, right? They don't necessarily have to be candid. Candid is going to be the best, right? Yeah. It'd be great if they did it themselves. They would need you, but but a lot of times there's two things I feel like that they have challenges with. One is time, right? They're running a business. They don't know what to do. They know it's important to do this, right? So they're like, here, do it, right? And the other is they ask somebody else to do it because they don't know how to tell those stories or keep the lights on. They don't know how to tell those stories well themselves, and so they're looking for somebody that. But our job as agency or freelance or enablers, shall we say, is to help them get there, right? That's 90% of the work, right? So does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's probably not the answer we were hoping for, but.
It was just a thought. I guess it's never going to be them doing it, so you just have to get as close as possible.
100%, yeah. You just aspire to make it feel like as organic as possible, right? So, yeah. But there are definitely ways to get there as close as possible. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.